starting another day here, heading out of Val d'Europe to head to Grenoble. We decided to walk more around this morning, and we found this really cool, it's another bakery. They have beautiful pastries. It's very big. And it is called La Maison Martel. It's like a block from the hotel, from the train station. We got a baguette, a pain au chocolat, and 2 coffees before we head out on the road. All right, we are in Grenoble, next town. Just took the train from Paris this morning. So we took the train from Disneyland Paris to the Paris Gare de Lyon stop. Then we transferred onto our train to Grenoble. Those have a lot of snow over there. It's quite warm here in Grenoble. It's a nice town. The Olympics were held here once. Actually, that up there is a cable car. So we're gonna go do that, but we're just walking around. Andrew's been here before. We're getting some bearings. We're here for one night. We leave, I think, late afternoon / morning tomorrow, sometime maybe around 1 o'clock or 10 for Alpe d'Huez. But we're exploring Grenoble for a bit, and then we'll maybe explore it for a bit more on the way back, because we had to come back through here again. So when we got to Grenoble, we immediately headed on a hike, and Grenoble is actually known to be a very great hiking spot in France. You have amazing hikes within the Grenoble city that you can access, and there's also lots of buses to get within an hour outside of the city and access some even harder hikes. That's why they call Grenoble mountains kind of like the pre-Alps is what they call them, because it's the start of the Alps and smaller mountains. This hike that you're seeing here is accessible from within the city. If you put in the maps, Musée de Grenoble right across the river, you'll see the start of the hike. I'm also linking the website in the caption of this video. That will tell you all the different routes available. This is probably the most famous hike accessible within the city of Grenoble, the Bastille hike. For those of you who like history, it's definitely very historical, dating back to some wars back in the day. There's also several different difficulty levels of hikes. This one that we did, I think, was about a 5K, and it was very, very steep with lots of stairs, but I do believe there is easier routes to access the top. And you can also take the famous cable car that they built for the Olympics as well on the way up. We took it on the way down, so that is available as well. Alright guys, we have made it. Amazing views. There's even more up there. I don't know if you can hike to that peak though. So, let's see if I think I see Mont Blanc. It's out there, right? We've been there. Mont Blanc.
slogan.
Ride in the gondola.
Yep, all alone.
Yep. So as usual, I did an abrupt ending to the Grenoble vlog, but there wasn't really much to show because we honestly just kind of relaxed that night and went to bed since we had to get up early for the bus to Tomorrowland Winter. And let me share with you a little bit about the transportation. So Grenoble is the best place that I would highly recommend accessing Tomorrowland Winter from because it's only about an hour and a half bus ride to Alpe d'Huez. The name of the bus company that you use is called TransAltitude. I put the link again in the caption to their website, but I do recommend downloading the app for a much more user-friendly booking experience, and it just translates much easier on the app. I also put a link to the map so you can kind of figure out what stop you want to get off of when you get to Alpe d'Huez because that is also extremely confusing. But first off, for the bus departs from the Grenoble train station. It's very easy to find. However, I do recommend showing up an hour to 45 minutes at least before the bus leaves because it is such a struggle to get all of the luggage on. The buses are obviously overloaded with everybody going to Tomorrowland Winter, and we absolutely struggled. We got there 20 minutes early and were the last people to get our luggage on the bus. And there were some people in line after us who had booked the same bus time as us, which was 11 a.m. And unfortunately, they got cut off because the bus was full with luggage and they were not able to get on the bus. So it was kind of a disaster, and I highly recommend getting there as early as possible to guarantee you get on your bus time and get on with as much luggage that you brought. And for us, being on the road for 4 weeks, we obviously had a lot of luggage, plus our skis, which was major. This is Tomorrowland Winter.
The dedication.
Good times. Imagine this was icy, dude.
I know. It's like we're colliding over here.
We're quite possibly on the craziest lift that we have ever been on in our lives. Look at this thing. We're like sharing a little pod. This is insane. Starting off with a chocolate waffle
Good too.
and 2 Heinekens. As I shared in the text box in one of the previous clips, we immediately hit the slopes on Saturday when we arrived, and I'm going to make a separate video kind of explaining why I said that we had to book a one-night Airbnb and just our overall experience of Tomorrowland Winter. But we hit the slopes and we just started riding a bunch of lifts because we have this weird thing where we like to do every single lifts on the mountain that we visit. So we immediately thought to start tackling the lifts while there was not much going on the mountain stages the first couple days of the festival. There's a couple remote areas, and those really were the areas that we were targeting on the lifts on our first day because they take a very long time to get to and they're totally out of reach from the stages. All right, this is our second ride. ticket for 40 euros from 3 to 5. Look at that view. Look at that view. This is our new 360 camera. Conditions are good today, pretty variable. They've had a lot of snow melt.
Pretty far down. This is cool.
Sick.
Yeah, you gotta call the button.
If you can park here, this is a good spot to park.
If you're a local, yeah.
Yeah.
Level 1?
We're still vlogging this?
Yeah.
This is sick.
Wow. It's a funicular, like. Look at this. No one's even here at the station.
I know. Did you see that other chick walking back up?
Yeah.
She probably thought
She
that
probably
she
thought it was
fucked up.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Especially if you're American, you wouldn't think about this.
Yeah. This is cool.
Look at the nice views.
Yeah.
Look at
Turn
that.
around. Alright, we're just getting a lot of lifts done right now. That's what we've been up to the last couple hours. But we got a good warm-up day in. So what we did was we bought a end of day pass. They offer from 3 to 5 for 40 euros to get some warm-up runs in, because for some reason Tomorrowland doesn't make sense, and I'll talk about this on the vlog later, but today is not included even though the festival starts today. So we can hope that we can scan into the festival later. But we're going on a little behind the scenes tour here of the main stage, which is the big one with the white, and then I believe that's the core stage. But it looks different than the normal core stage, so I need to figure that out. But obviously I'm assuming that's it because there's not that many stages. Oh, they got all the different Tomorrowland food stations too. Look at that. Sandwiches, Asian food. I guess that is the core stage.
Look.
It's very different.
Oh my god.
Look at the big
Look over
Tomorrowland
here.
flag. It's a cool place.
Yours truly.
Sick. They had signs here. It's dumping snow here. It was a bluebird day when we were on the slopes, and now it's dumping. walking through this little indoor area here. Oh, there's the skis.
Nah,
That is sick.
I'd put that on my wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't even ride that.
No. Walking through, they have this little like indoor shopping here. Where? I know, it's sick. All right, outfit of the night, night one. Keeping it chill tonight because main stage isn't open and we just got here. So moon boots I just got for my birthday. This one piece is from Shein and I actually skied in it today under my ski outfit and it was actually very, very comfortable. It zips all the way up. These are from Shein. And then I have black Lululemon gloves and then this Gucci scarf. We purchased the lockers with the main stage and cage. So basically what that's for is at night you can put your jacket and like any accessories. Like obviously I'm taking this, the scarf, the gloves, and the jacket off because it's gonna be hot in there and I don't want to like ruin any of this stuff. So I'm gonna go meet Andrew for dinner now. I'll give a tour of the place later and we'll do like a recap of the day. All right, so Andrew found this really cool place right outside of our, we'll look at the name on the way out, but it's right outside of where we're staying. And it's like a fondue. So they have a cheese that I'll show you. It's like a cheese buffet and then they bring you the meats and potatoes and you cook it yourself, which is super cool. So I'm gonna try all the cheese first. And then we got the most expensive bottle on the menu, which is 24 euros. birthday's tomorrow. Oh, yes, happy birthday. Thank you. You have a good way to celebrate. Thank you. All right, we are in the village. The village. Village. We got the waffles. Cage lockers are over there for reference.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put mine.
Here's the store, Smooch.
By the way, I respect how the photos were free. I do have to mention that. I was expecting to scan the van and be like, you want to check out for €9.
I don't want to buy it for €9, but...
I want it. That is sick. Look at the back. Look at the back.
I like it.
No.
I see it, babe. I like it.
Let's dance.
There's my headphones. I want that. I want the sweater. Can I get the sweater? Purple?
That's the
Yes.
ultimate collector's edition.
Yes.
I want that.
Oh, my fan. I got my fan.
Oh, the ski goggles are cool.
Those are sick.
I like those better than the Lizzie Bonds
We have
even.
the towel. We have that. We have that. We're good. We're good. We're covered.
Post office.
It's the same, yeah. They have all the same stuff.
What?
They have all the same stuff as the other place.
What post office was there before?
There was a post office before, yeah.
Typical Tomorrowland stuff. Oh, left bar, let's go. Holy shit, it's bigger than I thought.
It's big as fuck. Not really, but it's big.
It's big. Come on. Look at this.
Main stage, it's not open.
Oh. Cubo Libre.
Spray, not cold.
Oui. Ouais, c'est sympa.
T'as pas compris, tu n'as pas.
Si, si, il a compris. Il est pas d'accord.
Ah ouais?
Là, il a mis
had a special Tomorrowland menu. So we're gonna try some